What are we doing?
There
Which
you
one?
go.
Oh, regular. Fuck, dude. I couldn't see shit. We're gonna need a little better setup. How?
I changed it to the entertainment.
What?
And the mic's better and the camera's better.
What's up, guys? We're back in here with your favorite cameraman. I'm glad that you guys spammed the hell out of this guy to go away. And now he's back over. Hopefully he doesn't have another breakdown in a booth somewhere. And, you know, the funny thing is that he cried, so. Ooh, it's not bad looking. No way. All right, guys, I hope you guys are hopping back on this thing. That's awesome. Look at him go to town on that. Now, that's what's up. It looks like the sun might have... We got a guy walking around on the phone. Looks like... Okay. So, one thing I will say is... I'm not really a fan of this cold patch stuff. Thanks for the like, guys. Not really a big fan of the cold patch stuff. It'll up for a bit. It keeps the client happy. You know, we always tell the client that it's not our favorite to use, but it is what it is. You know, the client's always right. That's what they say, right? Hey, Bill. Is it possible to use that one, but in this format?
Right. I have to still work on it.
Okay.
I was trying that new thing. Everyone's probably like, where do they go? Oh, no. No, I was trying the other thing, but it was not working that well. I need to get it on the... When you get the camera up so we can...
Cheryl says, yay, you're back. That's right. Your favorite cameraman. I kept him my promise.
They just like
The sun...
to see your face.
The sun... Wait, is that true, guys? You're going to hurt me if you guys say that is true. Is Juan on camera, says Ralph. So he just said that the reason that you guys like me as cameraman is you don't have to see my face. Is that true? If that's true, that's hurt, man. Come on, comment down below so that's not true because that hurts.
What?
I just feel like he's a mean man, you know. What do you guys think? Is he a better tamper or no?
How the world?
Look at him go. Cheryl says, no, you're a beautiful man. I don't like that word beautiful. You can call me handsome, but I feel like beauty is more like... Wait. So the thing about beauty is you call somebody beautiful, you can just pull out the beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You know, so you got to say handsome. AI cannot replace you. AI. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's AI right there. Ruff said, now the dude in red can run the tamp. Charles says, handsome man. I love that. Warchild says, you the best tamper, Juan. Thanks, pal. Joe Jeffrey Epstein said, work will go faster now. Hey, screw you, Joe Jeffrey Epstein. What the heck? What the heck?
I might not be able to read, but I can not work.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty persistent, you know, at a few things. Pharaoh says, damn kids, y'all been out all day. Dude, we're going to be out here all night. I think I already showed you guys in the earlier stream. We got a light out here. We're going to be out here until we're done seal coating. Like, it's going to be quite the day. Jam says, churn that butter, boy. Churn it. Yeah. Churn it. LOL Joe to Cheryl. Ruff said, this guy is better on the tamp, Warch. Hey. That's not good. Good time. Good time said, good thing you're getting paid by the job, not the hour. What are you talking about, dude? Philip, how much do we make an hour out here?
16 cents.
16 cents an hour.
After taxes, I think we're at like 14.
Yep, it's enough. So guys, here's the deal. If we work 24 hours straight in a day, we can afford to buy cans off of a homeless guy and go cash him in for a profit. That's what we do at night. Dude, did we already go through almost the whole 500 pounds? Guys, I kid you not. This right here was probably up to here. 500 pounds of cold patch. It's just sucking it up. That is wild. Jam says 400 each. Stop the cap, bro. You see what I'm driving, right? Just saying.
We work 28
hours a day.
Yes.
372 days a week, a year.
Exactly. I don't know if you guys heard what he did. Ralph says, you guys got to be smoking a little, but dude, we can't even afford that. Can't even afford that, my dude. Oh, guys, look how shitty this looks. Hey, I'm gonna show you guys my tamp job. So, guys, pay attention. Exhibit A. Red shirt guy. I'm gonna find the best one that I did. And look over here. Look over here. I mean, it's a little bit rough on the corners, but we'll come back here and sweep it off. This right here is Exhibit B. Just look at the difference. I feel like I'm a little bit more professional. Thanks for the likes, guys. Pharaoh said, are y'all gonna do peels afterwards? What's a peel?
No, I don't.
Dude, you're gonna have to explain what a peel is. I'm not too sure what that is. The choo-choo said, can't hillbillies do anything right anymore? Who's a hillbilly? Nobody's a hillbilly here, dude. Juan is the best. Thanks, pal. Juan for president. That's right. Woo! Dude, I am going to become the president. And do you know what my first decree is going to be? All roads will become asphalt. There will be no pavement roads.
Asphalt is pavement.
Oh, concrete roads. No more concrete roads. That's probably why I'm not president. I can't even speak right. What do you guys think? Cheryl says, Juan could no longer be running that tamper. Dude, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, see, that's why he dropped it. Cheryl says, spinning your tires. Joseph said, peel out truck tricks or whatever else you do on stream. We crash our vehicles into each other.
That's what we do.
Hey, slow down. He's hot rodding my truck over there, guys. I know cold patch, but a torch on it would make a come. I know. We've tried that before, but I just don't know, man. You know. That's 500 pounds, my dude. We put down a lot of cold patch. Hillbilly Power and Farm Boy says hi. What's up, buddy? Clay Farm and Garage shed. My driveway has so many holes that a 4x4 truck can go off-roading. That's what's up, my guy. Midship says, what makes you a unicorn? I think you're the unicorn, you little fairy. Did you really? Did you see last time? Okay. Heat that cold patch? Question mark. No, we don't. We could heat it, but we don't. We're just going to tamp it down nice and good, and then we're going to seal coat over it. I mean, you know. Ralph said, are you all retarded? Yes. Everybody is retarded. He got off of his anti-depression drugs, so. Pharaoh said, is there a more efficient way to do this, like hanging drywall by holding it up? There's not.
Holding the shovel up?
Holding the shovel up? There you go. Now put it on your nose. There we go. There you go. What do y'all think? We got the clown in the circus, boys. Ralph said, related Juan. That's right, dude. Brian says, will you be streaming GTA 6? Nah, bro, we're not a gaming service, a gaming streaming site. Ah. Yeah, dude, last time I played GTA was probably about 4 years ago. I just got way too involved in it, man. I started investing actual money into it, and I was like, what the hell am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the likes, guys. Pharaoh said, that gets a like. Thanks, pal. Oliveria said, oye, Brazil. David said, you guys are worth 50 cents on an hour. Bro, we make 16 cents an hour. What are you talking about?
You want to put it up over?
Don Mucho said, I hate fixing patches, but someone got to do it. Dude, facts. But, hey, we get paid 16 cents an hour.
This much higher.
See, Philip's telling him how to tamp now. Hey, be nice. What do you guys think? Should they be nice or no? What are the names of your code? Wait, hold on. I gotta go back up. My first job was an asphalt company. I used to run rubber multi-tire layer. No shit, Kevin. That's kind of cool. Kool-Aid said, bro makes that shit smooth. I don't want to scrape that RSX, not sure what that is. Robert says, you guys are like cake decorators. Ralph says, what are the names of your coworkers? So this right here is Delilah. This is Candy. And that gem over there is Diamond.
Beef stroganoff.
Beef stroganoff. No speaky English. I cannot read your comment, Gavin. Pharaoh said, how long does this last? What causes it to separate? Heat, wear, tear, bore, rain. All of the above, my friend. So when it gets warm, the asphalt gets softer. When it gets cold, the water gets in the asphalt and it causes the asphalt to move. That's actually why we use the crack sealing material that we do, because it's more flexible and a little bit softer to where it will move with the asphalt. Kool-Aid said, take over after y'all leave. What takeover? Ralph said, is Diamond legit? 100%. We picked him up out of a joint over in Las Vegas. I'm not going to say what joint it was. We found him in Missouri.
Was it South Carolina?
It was South Carolina.
At a tavern in South Carolina.
Speak Portuguese, pork and cheese, no. Santi said, where do I buy this machine? What machine?
Talk about me.
Oh, he's on feet finders at onlyfans.com. Who's single? Him and Diamond over there. Looks like we got a male nurse. Whoa, we got a copter coming in, guys. Look at that. You guys see that? It's landed. I wonder what happened. Should we check in on Grandma and make sure she's okay? No. Do you guys work on the telephone poles after you're all done? Yes, sir, that is correct. How do you think we make a living?
About this size. You want to see me twirl?
You want to see him twirl? As he goes right up his... Nice belt buckle, bro. I think it's that one.
God bless America.
That's right. Lorenzo said, is that Coke patch, does this shit complete waste of time?
Oh, tell me about
Home
it.
Depot, cheap crack fill material, yeah, dude, we know. I've been doing this for 3 years, we know. We know. But the client wants it, so this is the cheapest alternative to actually cutting it out and putting more asphalt in, so the client's always right, so we listen to him, you know? Mission Impossible, kind of. It's GTA or what? GTA should be coming out here pretty soon. Yeah, kind of. This guy gets aggressive at night, dude. He yanks people out of his car. Where's y'all's quickie saw? Ralph said.
You really put more money in GTA 6 than tallest building in Dubai?
No.
Yeah.
That's wild. Joe said cold patch is garbage, but a cheap fix. Customers are cheap. Yeah, dude. Joe Jeffrey Epstein's know exactly. This is a hospital, state-funded hospital. And they won't even pay to put actual asphalt in. Isn't that wild, guys? Gaming says you sound young. I am 43 years old. 43 years young, sweetheart.
Let's tell Diamond to get to work.
Private said, this parking lot about to look like Google Maps.
It'll look good from Google Maps.
What is your truck? This right here is the 94 F-150 with the inline 6300. Good little truck. Pharaoh says, I hope these weren't DEI hires. Stripper, yes. Stripper, yes. They forked a sandwich. Choo Choo said that side. Kleinbro's mom said, hi. Wow. Hi. Warchild says, nice. Joe says, hi. What's up, dude? What's up, Joey? And then we got Pharaoh. So just so you guys know, this guy is looking for a girlfriend, preferably 5'3", and 280. Yes, definitely obese.
Not obese, less than 130.
I know, Joe Jeffrey Epstein. I know. I was like, he's like, Joe Jeffrey, it's time to behave. Mama's here. I know. Gaming says you're definitely not 40. I said I'm 42 years young, my guy. Put the phone down and work. I was just working. You must be new to the chat, bruh. You need to check on Diamond. I will. I'll go over here and make sure he's okay. All right, guys, stick with me. We're going to go over there and make sure he's okay. Matt. Chat wanted me to make sure that you're okay. Okay, I guess he's awesome. So he is looking for a lady, 5'3" and 280. Black, preferably. Huh?
I was looking for my earbuds, but I don't think
Oh, that sucks to be you, pal. All right, let's get back over here to the job site. I got one for you. What do you got for me, war child? Gaming says POV the media team is on site. Yes, sir. I need a job. Well, dude, me too. I make 16 cents an hour here. Playing in the truck, most likely. Climber's mom says, what happened? Nothing. Clinton said, it's cold thick, bro. We all have our preference. Right? I'm telling you, man.
thick is about 135 pounds, not 300.
That's true. That is a very valid point. Story says, what do you do? We do asphalt maintenance. We do crack sealing, seal coating, and line striping. And damn cold patch every once in a while. Thanks for the likes, guys, by the way. Hello, Stories. Story says, what do you do? I already answered you. Gemming said the Muffo definitely doesn't choose black 280. It would surprise you, my guy. I've seen some of the girls he goes out with. It's a bit rough. Roscoe said, is this community service for crimes committed? Kind of. It's for crimes of sagging pants over there, you know what I'm saying?
Starting your own business, which means kind of yes.
Story says, hi, guy. Hi. You guys are doing an amazing job. Thanks, pal. Do you lay asphalt or only do small repairs? So next year we plan on going in, so we do everything debt-free in our business. So next year we'll be buying a dump truck and a paver, and we're gonna start doing full-size paving jobs. But until then, we're just crack sealing and seal coating.
Maybe this year.
450, it's all lady. Matt, they're spamming that you like heavy set ladies. What do you think, Bill? Does Matt like heavy set ladies? Heavy set is 120 pounds, that's right. Gaming said those stuff even look long-term, right? Roscoe said, why are you filming and why are they working? Because I make them do my work. I say, get to work, boy. Nice. How many on the crew? There's 4 of us. Nicholas said, hey, they pay what they weigh, right? Problem is, you get nothing. Matt is not impressed with this. Matt, they say you're not impressed with this chat. Just a smile from this guy. I think he did a pretty crappy job. This right here needs more tampering. Do you guys think the cameraman's gonna have to come in here and get this finished tampered? That's terrible. Hold on, okay guys. I think the cameraman's gonna actually have to do something today. All right, I'm gonna show you guys how it's done properly. Boom, tamper, probably weighs about 30 pounds, maybe more than that. You start on one side right here, and then you slowly move up, all right? He just left it. What do you guys mean that I don't work? Look at this. I'm busting my ass out here, talking to y'all. Hold on, I gotta get rid of some of this crap on the bottom. Sometimes the asphalt will clog up on the bottom. Hey, Philip! Who's in the town? Telling him to get back to work. Need a hot dog. Dude, I just had Mexican. Private said, y'all looking to hire a Mexican certified American with papers. Dude, if you want to come pay us, we'll work together. Alrighty. Holy crap, says gaming. You guys have been at work this whole time. I was on the stream at AM and it's 8 a.m. That's, dude, right? Well, we're only at 5 o'clock right now, and we'll probably be here until midnight. That's my guess. Felicite says hi. Gaming says, get that money, homie. Yeah, good old 16 cents an hour, you know what I'm saying? Oh, look at those clouds, Bill. Look at those clouds, they're looking a bit dangerous. No flash floods allowed. Klein Bro's mom said, "Are you seal coating?" Yes, ma'am, we are. Bam, seal coat tank right there. Yesterday we came in here hot earlier and everything, did a little bit of prep work. Now today, this morning we crack sealed. Now we are just finishing up. Ooh, that is a nice Mustang. And then right now we're just patching all this crap. And then we will be hopefully seal coating in two hours. I say 2 hours and it's going to be probably 5 hours if you guys get my drift. Sweet said 16 cents for real. Yes, sir. Ralph said the guy in red does all the work. Bro, he just sits around and does nothing. Gaming says, LOL, yeah, right. You guys are making good money. My nephew does the exact same. He repairs roads. Bro, the reason we're sharing our experience with you guys is because we want to show you the suffering of the blue collar. Like this guy right here, he has to sit on the side of the road at night. If you get my drift. Oh, those are your friends. You doing business again? No, we're all brothers, my friend. Need to spray diesel on the bottom of the tamper to stop sticking. It'll be fine. Smoke a fat bowl. Scroll down to 90K. Oh, I forgot this shit, dude. I don't do that, but that's sweet. Story says, how many hours of work do you do? We work 27 hours a day, 460 days a year. War Child says, I would pay you guys $1 an hour. So when you watch, you're gonna pay us $1 an hour. Is that what you're saying? I appreciate that, bud. Haha. Fishing says, can you sing happy birthday to me, please? Okay, I guess, Bill.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. Oh, there's his bus.
Bus? Oh, there's money. What the heck? That's wild. Warpath said, oh no, blah, blah, blah. Fishing said, happy birthday. Please don't believe it. Gaming says, LOL, that is what, there's money. So for educational purposes, only you guys do not try this at home. Exactly. What town are you guys in? We are in Baker City, Oregon, Danny. Nice try, Diddy. Right? We work too hard to be that guy. Work, work, work. Hey, true. So, where's Somi? Fishing says, you're making my day so bad. Dory says 27 hours. LOL. I'm laughing my ass off. That's what's up. What's that green and yellow vehicle? That is a 1980. Where are you going?
I'm going to the back of the...
Okay. Well, I guess they're abandoning me, guys, but I'll give you a tour of this. This is a 1980s Volks 1980s John Deere. That's what it is. I don't know where they're going, but they're taking my truck. Hope they don't blow it up. You in South Africa? Hell no, dude. We're in America. Gaming says, Homega's battery because their phone streaming would not have lasted that long. Dude, you're right. Look what's in my pocket. How old are you really, man? I'm 42 years young, my dude. Look. I look 42, okay? Sean says, no, we won't. We'll probably be robbed. All the damn immigrants over yonder, they'll hurt us. Money for old rope, that's right, dude. Gaming says you much love John Deere because he got a John Deere theme on his car. Hell yeah, dude. Edwin said, 1 of 10 Killaby. You look 52. Damn right. Gaming says, damn, you woke me up. The phone crashed my face when you put your face on screen. That makes me happy, dude. Gaming says, you sound young AS. No offense. All of them aliens this game, that's right. What is your favorite tractor of all time? Shoot. Give me a second. Hey, man. What brand was that old tractor we had? The brown one. Massey Harris. Now that thing was a beast. John Deere SUKZ. Gaming, my text. Hold on. Oh yeah, I want to sit down here, boys. My talk to text, sometimes stupid LOL. What I meant to say is you owe me a phone when you showed everyone your face on Scream. My screen cracked. Ha, that's right, dude. You know what I said? Mine is a little Ferguson. That's what's up, dude. Lamborghini's best tractors, yeah. I don't think we have too many of those stateside. Haha, this is gaming. Joe Jeffrey Epstein, when did y'all get a walk behind blower? We bought this bad boy, let me see, about 2 weeks ago. We just happened to cross a pawn shop that were selling it. And we actually got a pretty reasonable price on it too. It wasn't bad at all. Gaming says that you also do some work today. Hell yeah, I did, dude. I always do. All right, the boys are coming back. Hey man, it's just Gaming. You have all a great night, G. I'm having such a long stream while working. Good luck to you all. Hey, you too, my friend. Joe Jeffrey Epstein's a game changer, 100%, dude. We should have bought that 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? What are you asswipes doing? Oh, okay. They need to find some cold patch. When did y'all start the business? About 3 years ago we started our... Oh, cool. Look over there. Look at that, guys. That's no good. That's no good at all. We're supposed to have 0 chance of rain here, my guys. Come on, hype time. That's right, dude. Gaming says, come on, guys. There's 127 people watching this stream, but only 27 likes. We can get him up to 100 right now. I like this guy. I like Gaming, dude. He's a fan. He's a #1 fan right now. He's my boy. Come on, hype time. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right, you guys, if I can do 100 likes, I'll go push him. I'll go push him over. What do you guys think? Gaming says smash like for these non-hard-working old guys. Let's go. That's right, dude. That's right. Double tap, guys, as easy as that. Dude, if we get to 100, I'm gonna go push his ass. That's a promise. I'm gonna go push his little ass. He thinks he's all tough. I'm gonna go push him. But it has to be, come on, 50 and I'll go push him. Okay, I feel like that right there should be within reach. And dude, I'm gonna push that guy like he's never been pushed before, dude. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to blow all this off right here. We can have no older lady walking out. That's what's up. 10 more, guys. Que ora. Cinco dos. Does he like K-Pick? He does keep like promises. I do, dude. 2 times a day I kept my promises. That's right. What's up, Buttercup? How you doing, buddy boy? I was wondering when I was going to see you hop on here. Nothing much. We're just getting this thing all buttered up so we can seal coat. I was wondering when you're gonna pop up, dude. So what we're trying to do right now, the man that crawls, the sun don't shine, is 50 likes. I'm gonna push that guy over. Gaming says, now what I'm talking about, we got 40 likes right now. Come on, we can do 100. Don't listen to him about 50, 60. More, we got this. That's what's up, gaming. Olivia says, Blizz. The man that grows, sun don't shine. Happy emoji. Oh, we're getting there, boys. We're getting there. Beg for those likes, dude. Hell no, I don't beg for anything, dude. I'm my own man. I've never begged for anything, dude. I cry. No. I cry for the likes. Help me. What continent is Brazil? What type of stupid question that's in the Americas, jackass? MF, aquí Soros uno y tres. That's crazy, dude. I'm a little bit insulted that you asked me that question. I'm not a dumb. No. Come on, guys, give me the like so I can push him. He kind of pissed me off there. Julio said, America, South Amor. Hey, what's up, Mac? You're back on here. I love it. That's what's up, my friend. That's what's up. I don't think this guy knows how to blow. Look at this mess. He just walked right by it. What the hell? He's a crap person. The man that crawls, the sun don't shine, says, LOL, how you doing today? Dude, honestly, I got like 3.5 hours of sleep last night. I could not sleep. Bill is not feeling so hot. And so every 3 seconds, he would like choke on his own saliva. So that kept me awake. That was bull. What WTF, Philip? I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. Here the other boys come. Look at this, guys. Oh, he could have done this all with one trip. He's a crappy person. What is he pushing? That is a push behind blower. This thing right here is mint, my guy. Max said, 2 to 6 ain't a sleep. It's really not. Take melatonin. Dude, no. Dude, we got to be up until probably 1 a.m. So, in like 3-4 hours, I'm going to run over to the store and just chug some coffee, dude. The man that crawls, the sun don't shine, says he likes working harder, not smarter. He's a Mexican. He likes doing everything twice. So the goal, everybody, is to clear the parking lot of rocks and debris, not push the rock and debris on the asphalt. So, V said, shout out to blue-collar workers. Dude, that's what's up, man. They definitely need it. They don't get the respect that they need, you know. Everybody takes them for granted. But come on, guys. I'm trying to do something here, okay? Like this kid over here, he's annoying me. And if I get to 100 likes, I'm going to push him over. I'm going to push his ass over. Or even better, if you guys could do it, we'll go to 150 and both Matt and I will jump his ass. What do y'all think? All right, time to clean my boots, guys. Uh-oh, what the hell? I think I stopped it. Oh, I broke it, boys. Max says, yo. Hey, he's up. Tyler's back up. What's up, dude? Gaming says the number one thing keeping a business behind is the belief and convenience that you have it. If you believe the business is going to struggle, it's gonna. Dude, it's the number one way is to starve yourself to death and work as hard as you can, honestly. Give him JN said, yeah, right. 50 likes before now. 100 likes. You're a joke, bro. I can bet he will knock you out. I'll fuck that guy up. You have no idea. I'm the older brother. I'm meaner than he is. He just has a lot of test in him. What's up, Tyler? Okay, what's up, dude? Looking good. How's the work going? Dude, it's going, man. It's going. We're in the process of blowing everything off. We need to scrape the asphalt before we can seal coat. 2 more likes, guys. Hell yeah, the man that crawls with the sun don't shine. Gaming says, nah, man. Don't have that believe. Have that believe. The man that crawls with the sun don't shine and said, and have big floppy back things in your floorboards. Stop telling everybody our secrets, okay? No, I told you that in confidence. Mac, what's up, yo? Dougie, pick up the phone. What's up? Terry said, y'all should put a super broom, yo. Well, we have a power broom, but it's not really cost effective to haul it around. Come on, give him 2 likes. Let's see how he gets beaten. Oh, we're there. All right, I gave you guys a promise. Hey, I tried. All right, we're gonna get Matt to do it next. I was with one hand. Gaming says older brother doesn't mean you can take 100%. It does. Yo, 50 likes already. What's up? I did it. 52, let's go. 53 actually. Hi. 11 if you need to get knocked out. Told ya. I didn't like, so now 56. Hell yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. Luke said, OMG, why is this road so disarray? I never saw a road like this in Europe. It's not a road, it's an asphalt parking lot. What do? You just stopped the machine. Kay says, my older brother used to think until I got bigger than him. Hey. Well, we'll see. He's never tried it. I can tell you that much. Philip's not going. K-Pick. If I had both hands available, he'd be going. Ford 42 says, nice job though, doesn't look easy. Well, I'm just a cameraman. Would you get coffee? Where's my coffee? Where's my coffee at? Yeah. Bullshit. Push that guy over. Okay. See, he gets mad. I'm gonna tickle him. He gets mad really easy. He's one of those retarded guys that gets triggered when you touch him. Being a cameraman is easy, buddy. J2 says, you just a disturbance, man. Okay. I mean, sealing the asphalt crevice. Terry says, LOL. Take his glasses, he'll trip. Ellie, hey, John, I'm back. Let's go, dude. W to you too, my guy. Kyle says, I don't like people in my personal space either. Yeah, me neither, dude. It sucks. But it just makes for a funny reaction from this guy. He flips his shit. All right, let's go over and see how the Tamping's going. Tyler said, for real, totally distracting everybody professionally with video. Hey, that's what I gotta do, you know? That's what I gotta do. All right, let's see what we got going on over here. What cold patch do they have? Normal brand or the red one? Orange? Huh. Let's check it out. What the hell? I don't think I've ever used this. That's weird. Alright, back at it. Look at this guy go. If you're holding the hospital parking lot hostage, then where do they park? There's like 3 other parking lots here, my guy.
No,
They park in the back.
Patient.
Yeah, we're more important. N2 says, nah, go back, you're scared. I ain't scared. Tyler said he's doing his professional labor. Terry said, for real, how much does it cost to have a big vacuum sweep or do all that in one sweep? How much does it cost to have a big, $500-600? Whose OBS is that? Are you talking about this one right here? That is mine. Kyle says, what brand of cold patch do you think is the best? I'm surprised how good it works. Dude, none of them. I'll be honest with you, man. None of them. All of them suck. Hey, we got Blue. What's up, dude? He's back on. Sealing TMRY. I'm not sure what you mean by that, bud. We're sealing the asphalt, yes. Terry says, just tuck roll that shit. WTF, better contact, right? Ali says, yeah, screwing those people dying in labor. You're screwing the people dying in labor is more important. Hey.
Nice parking lot's more important.
Phil.
What?
You need a, it looks like crap.
Dude, this, I can't grab this shit. It's this hospital stuff.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Really?
Dude, the rocks are all huge.
Really? How fast that Ford got? I got 110 out of that thing. And it did it pretty solid too. Why don't you use a plate compactor? No need. There's really no need to use a plate compactor. Tomorrow we're going to be striping out here. Those Fords, the 302s especially, no, it's a 400. How much you charging the client on this job? So we make 16 cents an hour. We know that one arm is stronger than the other for a reason. Kyle said,
see, my right hand,
are you...
look how hard it is. My left hand,
Exactly. Kyle said, are you some cold patch on my friend's driver on the edge and then it sealed it and it's been good for years? Well, you must not have driven on it because a lot of times with the cold patch, once you drive on it, just starts tearing it up little by little. What's wrong with the type of asphalt for that? So it's too soft. Oh, it's cold patch. And if you go in and you read the instructions, it doesn't cure for 6 months. V, I can't read that. Terry said, doesn't even match the grain after you seat that's going to peel up, right? No, 100% it does. Cold patch is really bad. Yes, seal Terry. Hell, hey, tell him to put those biceps to work. That's what he's doing. Taylor said, I'll choose a Chevy C Series with a 454 any day. I know you want it. I actually want my truck to run and the goal of my trucks is to get to the job and back safely. Right, then after that I can hop in the Porsche and do whatever I want. But the truck's job is to get me there and back. I ain't getting no Chevy. Terry says, I tuck roll all my cold patch asphalt, right? Donuts. What's up, dude? Yeah, cold patch is crap. Might as well reclaim. Allie says C-Series. Hell no. Terry says, 1997 Chevy C10. I love my truck. Dude, I've never been able, mind you, they're good, decent trucks, but I've never been able to get behind them if I'm being honest with you, you know. I don't know. I'll pull your silly F-150 with ease. Oh, I doubt that, my guy. Well, no, we'll bring that one into play. We'll bring the John Deere into play, then what's up? 79, hell yeah, Terry. Hi, how are you? Not hi at all. Cammy says, bro, I'm back. What's up, Cammy? These nuts say Ram is the best. So, I'm about to debunk it. And I'm going to say a few things in order to debunk it. So, Ford has been able to make the best engine of all time for any pickup known. It is called the Cummins. Back in the early 90s. Ford sold Cummins to Dodge. So Dodge would not even be a thing if Ford wasn't so great. Just saying it. Tyler says, John Deere, IDK, I might be equal competition. Exactly. With a 450. Dude, you bet. 1.6 diesel. I'll choose a 68 C10, LOL. Ellie says, bro, speaking of cars, I got a 2024 BMW in Oregon for like 48K. I was expecting so much more. Dude, right? Slick said, hey, I'm new. What are you doing? We are doing asphalt maintenance. So a guy has our client has asphalt paved, right? And they leave it for 10 years and they don't do anything with it. And then they hire us to come in and try to fix it. So you're watching the fixing process of shit. Do you do weddings? Yes, sir. Philip does. He's the midget stripper.
I've married about like 10 women.
Toyota Hilux, no contest for real. Well, the Toyota Hilux, what is that? Is that a half ton?
That's like an 8-ton.
8-ton. I mean, they're good trucks, but a Dodge Ram or Ford would pull that around the block.
I think the diesels are 2.4. They're indestructible though.
That's Dodge. Cummins was sold from Ford to Dodge. You need to LSX swap your John Deere. Allie says, so y'all just fix lazy people don't want to do themselves. Pretty much. Isn't that what everybody's life is? Respect. I think that's respect. When did Ford own Cummins? Ford never owned Cummins. What? They look it up. They
basically built the engine.
They built the engine and then sold it to Dodge. Old beats new. 100%. I'm with you, Tyler. He said, no, I never was. Motor Vault said, I would not hire these guys. Terry said, IDK where you heard that. Allie said, hella respect. It's a myth. Bill. Who designed the Cummins? Ford.
It was a Ford engine, and they gave it to Dodge. Dodge bought it. Don't know what year. And then the transmissions kept blowing up, so they asked Ford for the transmission, and Ford said they wouldn't sell it for it.
Yeah, because the Dodges were so successful because of the Cummins.
And the Cummins is...
But helicopters, oh, holy crap, guys, look at that. The helicopter's taking off again. Damn. That's pretty cool. Ice, baby, ice. No, I'm joking. That's pretty damn cool. All right. Cummins or Power Stroke? Cummins. They designed both of them. Smooth that shit out, says Too Slick. How well says going to pump it until you're going to pump it. Just tamp it down and we'll clean the edges off and seal it. 15 years in the game, LOL. Keep it up, right, dude? Gaming says I drive a Isuzu D-Max 2018 single cab. I think I've seen those around. Cammy says, you're still doing the live? Yes, sir. V said, in thought Power Stroke was way more reliable. Well, I'm a Ford guy, but the Cummins is a very, very good engine. Power Stroke is very good, but Cummins is a very good engine. What?
That short bus, that's Power Stroke.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Ice is wild, says V. Fish says, you're pretty darn cool. Thanks, pal. Cold Patch, heat it with a torch. Nah, bro. I'm just going to tamp it down and then seal over it. What's he kind of tamping that? What the hell kind of tamping that, bro? Right? Ice crazy, says Cammy. Tyler said, third-gen Ford Raptor aren't good trucks. The 2014 F-150 with off-road suspension supercharged, the 5.0 is better. Dude, those 5.0 Coyotes have some serious power. And you can build them for cheap. Allie said, y'all for real only making like 2 cents an hour, though? We're making 16 cents an hour. Caleb says, Cummins 4BT is a tank. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Gaming says, the workhorse. That's right, Peggy. Says, hi, Peggy. Allie said, who's just carrying a torch around with him? We do. I think I have one in the back of my truck. I think. Yeah, I do. Oh, we have the hot air lens torch. We could use that. Kyle says, Cleansy Cummins designed the Cummins motor. think so. I'll have to look that up. Next time I'm on live, I'm gonna do a little bit more research on it.
Someone bought it from Cummins.
Yes, I'm pretty. Yeah, no. Ford sold it to Dodge. I know that. Ford probably bought it from Cummins and then sold it, probably. Gaming says, personally, I like the new Raptors V6, also the TRX. Dude, they're actually pretty cool trucks. TRX is poo-poo. What about the twin turbo on it, though? Bro, you have a 4-cylinder. You have a 4-cylinder.
Yeah, 4 cylinders are good.
Raptor.
Inline 6s are good, and V8s are good. V6 crap, I would have 3 on each side. I'm just, okay.
Raptor R, the ultimate blue color fixes right, V. Tyler said TRX is not even worth it. Bomb Trabajando. Soldier says, do you guys work or just watch your guys? Do you work or just, I just watch them work. You don't do anything. Tyler said, second gen Raptors is awesome. Nice V6. Well, he's going to disagree with you on that. Well, I'm pretty sure Raptor came out with a V8, didn't they? But it costs an arm and a frickin' leg. The Ford Raptor 450. I think that's that. Ali says, oh, bro, I bought a Cummins hoodie. Not only they're good with car shit, but when theirs closed too. They're closed and last me 5 years. Dude, 100%. Gaming says GTR is a V6. Well, GTR is a little bit off. Cammy says 6.7. Wait, what's the whole 6.7 joke again? Oh, the Power Stroke. 6.7. V6. Oh, wow, guys.
I dare to run out in the middle of the road.
No. We got a cop coming by. Oh, he is moving, my guy.
This is crap.
V6 with twin turbos don't disappoint. No, I had a 2017 F-150 EcoBoost with a 3.5 V6 twin turbo in it, dude, and I could burn rubber for miles. That was one of the smoothest trucks I've had. V said GTR the same engine since it's like 1700. Hella old. Yeah, dude. They're hella expensive. Don't say 6.7. What are you talking about? It's a 6.7 Power Stroke. 6.7 LOL. That's embarrassing, says Allie. FJ says Kieran called the cops on y'all for standing around, right? Cammy says 6.7 LOL. Tyler said it's not that bad of a saying. Tyler, I think Allie's trying to flirt with you, Tyler. Live said skin a little sunburnt. Nah, dude, we lost that about 6 months ago. David said still there. Hell yeah, buddy. We're gonna be here all night. Ali says, nah, it's just hella embarrassing. Kyle Case Ford on the streak in Cummins, a part of Cummins they did not own. Wait, Ford on the streak in Cummins, a part of Cummins they did not own Cummins. Ali said, pause, what WTF? I'm not really sure what you mean by that, Kyle.
Sup, Kyle.
Tyler said, LOL. Coming with a credit in 1919. That's a good year. By Cleansey coming in Indiana. Yeah. Kyle said, they have so many problems with the EcoBoost motor. I'll never buy an EcoBoost. I do agree with you there. The EcoBoost, they blow their freaking engines, dude.
I spent like 5 minutes on this.
Yeah.
I spent like 15 over there.
Yeah. No, the EcoBoost, at least from my experience, I got rid of it after 100,000. Under 100,000, I had no issues with them, but after 100,000, I just got rid of it. They scared me. Can a girl not talk to a boy? Of course y'all can talk, dude. It's not like we're Tinder or anything. Cammy says here all night. Hell yeah, Cammy. Tyler said you're the person, IG. Caleb said, yes, service painting parking lot lines. That is correct, my friend. Hell yeah, we do everything that comes with the asphalt. Old V8 Mustangs, good stuff. So are you talking about the 302, the 4.8, or the 5.0s are in it right now? Hey, Alley Cats, is Koala Eater. Alley says, Kyle, what do you mean? Alley says, Koala. Everybody's flirting with Alley. Ali says, IG, so Tyler. K-Pick said, Ford just owned some stock in through the 90s of Cummins, and Cummins bought it back to them. It might be. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research. Oh, yeah, this guy right here is wild. He's rolled by with a good old 7.3. 302. Hell yeah, dude. Well, the 302, that was in cubic inches. I'm pretty sure it came out to the 50. Tyler said, at least be a man. I'm not told that I flirt with... At least be a man. I'm not told that I flirt with someone. Ali says, I'm too high for this. Kyle says, no, I'm using talk to test. I was supposed to say Ford owned a stake in Cummins. Interesting. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on that. Cammy says, here is not. Hell yeah, buddy. Ali says, Tyler, baha, you just was told you flirting with me. High five. Bam. V says, I did. Foster, hello from Columbia, Missouri. What's up, my dude? Tyler says, yee, but never mind. Kyle K says, 4.9 Mustangs. They also... Oh, no way. I did not know that. Gaming says the 4.6 V8 Mustangs. Yeah, Bill had a few of those. Koala Eater, I'm waking and baking, getting high. That's terrible, dude. Kevin Jones says, hey, cutie. We met on Grindr, and told me to pop in on your live. How are you been? Hey, Philip. Guy's asking how you been, that you met him on Grindr. Yeah, that's how he's doing. You missing him already? Tyler White. Visa's Cummins. Squirt need a different name to be on. Hey, Cummins, that's a good one, Dad. Ali says, don't start then say never mind. Fair. That is fair. Whoa, this guy just whooped the knife out. And Mawawi. Ali says, Koala, that shit is so lit. Oh, what are you looking at there, Ali? Tyler said, I meant, but never mind. As I am in your place, LOL. The Gaming says, y'all seem fun to drink with. Gaming, you're probably too young to even drink. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying, you know? Kemi says, have you ever watched K-pop Demon Hunters? No, I'm not gay. So, isn't that the Japanese, like, pop music, I think? Ali said, exactly, well, now we've been told we're flirting. I think Ali has something for him. Ali says, might as well ATP. What does ATP mean? I'm not sure what that means. Tyler says, we twins then. Probably. A 60-year-old sweet. All right, guys, bam, Zen time. Zen! Tyler says, we're the only one in this boat. Hell yeah. Gaming says, probably in America, but not in South Africa. I'm 20. No, dude, you and Elon Musk did. Hell yeah. Frank says, still packing cracks. LFG. Does that make sense to you? Oh, hell yeah. Yes. Ali says, pause, this kitty off limits. I'm 19. Philip. Hey, he's 23, so that's right up your alley. And he makes under, how much you make a year? $1 million?
I make 16 cents an hour.
Exactly.
28 hours.
Turned 20 in January. Tyler says I'm 17. Bro, no diddy. No diddy, bro. Damn. Ali says, I'm a catch a case. 18 in January as well. Tyler says, you're fine. Ali says, Tyler, what day? 16th. Kevin says, turn 22 in July. Ali says, I'm okay. Thanks, man. Ali says, he's fine, though. Koala Eaters, what's Zen, LOL? So, these right here are nicotine pouches. These are nicotine pouches. They have 6 milligrams. That's what I do instead of smoking. Ali says, Baha, I play him. I turn 18 in January. What the fuck? That's dangerous grounds right there. Tyler said, LOL. Ali says, telling y'all I'm older, so much fun. Telling y'all I'm older. Telling y'all I'm older is so much fun. That's 23-year-old single? Yep, that is correct. John says, where do you live? So we were doing our job in Eastern Oregon. We live in Eastern Oregon. But right now we're in Baker City, Oregon. I'll pan up. Bam. That's where we're at. Gamey says, come on, guys. We have 67 likes in this stream. We are so close. Hell yeah. Ellie says, still a baby. Finna finish high school next year. We can't.
High school.
Dude, this is getting a little bit. Guys. Okay, we're gonna have some talk here. Okay, fellas, I don't know what I started, but it gotta quit. It gotta stop. It cannot happen on this stream. Thank you. It gotta stop. Why are you working so late on a Saturday? Well, because we have to get our parking lot up and running for our clients. Hey, 69, that's a good one. Terry said Eastern Oregon's convinced that Ford invented the Cummins, sold it to Ford. Wait, why would Ford invent the Cummins, sell it back to Ford? That doesn't make any sense. Ali says
Ford never had anything to do with Cummins.
Yeah, you're out of your mind, dude. What are you talking about?
Come up with that.
YTF, you spelling alley like alley? Well, because it's fun. Your nickname is Alley. Remember your alley cat? Tyler said, shh, I pressed something and excited the spring. I exited the stream and opened some app. Oh no. Cat time. Give this man $100, bro. He don't deserve it. Sold to Dodge. Dude, who sold what to Dodge? Who sold what to Dodge? Gaming says 23 working man hustle. Hell yeah. Sunday over here. That's wild, dude. What's the future like? Tyler said, I have a cat named Ali. Terry says, that's what y'all just told me, how I'm being gaslighted now. Who is selling what to Dodge? I'm too poor to sell anything to Dodge. You think I have like an invention? I'm not smart, dude. Ali says, my name is just famous at this point. Hell yeah. Cammy says, I don't have a bank account. Well, that sucks to be a foreign push. Yo, what's up, dude? I remember you. What's up, boys? Ali said, is the cat at least cute? Hell yes. One of those little black Siamese cats. We got you. Tyler said, fuck yes. Ali says, Tyler, put all your weight on that. Ali says, Tyler, put all your weight on that shit and slam it on the ground. What are you talking about? Are you talking about Philip here? Ali says, Tyler, that's what's up. Gaming says in South Africa, the employment rate at ages 18 to 25 is 66%. Ali says, F yeah, foreign pusher. I hope y'all are doing great, guys. Wishing you the best always. Hey, man, thanks, pal. Tyler says, how did you know it was all black? Cammy says, I also sub. Thanks, pal. Ali says, yes, Philip, not Tyler. Whoopsie, bah. Wait, if you're in high school, why are you smoking weed, bro? Don't do that. That'll fry your brain. What the heck? Terry said, Ford apparently, according to the Eastern Oregon, made a Cummins engine, but as a legit researcher, I can't find shit. What is he talking about? Dude.
You're crazy.
So, Dodge has the Cummins in it. Ford has Power Strokes in it. And I'm pretty sure that like Chevys, GMCs, they have like the Duramax. I think it's General Motors. Is it General Motors like the Duramax? Dude, I'm not really sure where you're coming from with that. What? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Cody said actually Ford did have a part of Cummins in the 90s. 10.8%. Ali says because I can. Woo! Yeah, Cummins. Oh, that's true. Tyler said that's true. Gaming said, I smoked weed from 13 until 19. I don't recommend it. Yeah, dude, I've never smoked weed. Hunter said, in the 1990s, Cassie Clyde Cummins founded Cummins Engine Clemency to improve diesel technology and produce the world's finest engines. Is Vision lost a company of the day? Ellie said, well, at least the cat's cute. Hell yeah. Tyler says, black fur whiskers and an unborn left eye. And an unborn left eye. I'm not really sure what you mean by that, bud. Okay, we have H as Power Stroke Cummins. Exactly. Terry says, yeah, you're right on all of that. So y'all were wrong. You're the one that brought up the topic of a Cummins, something about Cummins and Ford. What are you? Pretty soon you're going to tell me that thing has a cat engine in it, and it's like Chinese. Ford and push, a Cummins is the best engine, yes. Mustang had a 4-cylinder Cummins in it. Obviously not stock, but 25 miles per gallon. I don't know about that. That's interesting, though, man. Terry says, I'm so done. We're just gaslighting the hell out of this guy, dude. I love that. We love you, Terry. We love you, buddy. Ellie says, I'm allergic to cats. Okay, we're going to get you one of the... Okay, so if you're allergic to cats, you are now one of those Egyptian cats. One of those ones with, like, no hair on it. So, yeah, good luck. Terry says, I swear to G, I'm out. Come on, dude. Well, I'm pretty sure you already said that, Hunters. Tyler said, it's her special eye. Gaming says, I'm going to go enjoy work, peeps. Hell yeah, brother. Quality Eater says hi. Terry says, I was just repeating what y'all's dumbass said earlier, and y'all went back on it real quick. Dude, we got you, though. We were messing with you. We got in your head a bit. That's hilarious. It's on video, too. Mehmet said 4BT Cummins is in the 94 F-150. You're kidding. That's interesting. Terry laughing emoji. Quality Eater is a cat engine natural shaved or trimmed. Natural shaved. That's fucked up, dude.
It's like an 83 or an 85 Cummins. And the old, like, F700s work truck. I'm pretty sure they put a stock Cummins.
Tyler said, but it's your special eye. It's rare. Pickle it on a Tuesday said, hi, what's up, Pickle? Ali says, ooh, rare, because it's a defect. Ali says, a whelp. Truth Arts, what's up, dude? I'm glad you're back, man. West Hollywood tank top. Hell yeah, Bubs. I'm glad you're back in the chat. Ford has mini Cummins engine, a lot of vehicles, just not the F-150. That's interesting, dude. I'm gonna have to find one. Find one odd. Madman said cat engines lick themselves. James says, holy moly, moly. Ali says, Philip looks like the lip from Shameless. You ever seen Shameless?
I am not that short. I've seen part of it.
What's Shameless? Oh, that's that messed up cartoon, isn't it? No?
It's a TV show. It's still kind of fucked up.
Not only my cat. Terry says.
Single mother, whatever.
Oh, Terry says.
Funny though.
That wasn't the thing, LOL. The argument was about who invented it. I'm pretty sure. Okay, guys. Hold on. I'm going to scroll back. Holy crap, you guys text a lot. Okay. In 1999, Lyle Cummins founded the Cummins, so that's who invented it. Oh, that's funny. 3 cats in total. Truth Earth says buy a Toyota Tundra. They're good. They're good vehicles, but we need to tow up to 15,000 pounds daily, so we just can't do that. Ali says 3. It's like a messed up family series. It's all good. It's pretty good. I'll have to look it up. James says, where are you? It's pitch black on the East Coast right now. We're in Oregon, Eastern Oregon. We're looking at 5:42 p.m. Taylor said Allie patches because she got patches on her head, fur and dust because her spots and fur colors are like dust colors and they are. Are you calling Allie a stray cat? Cammy says I need to get sleep. So Pace, hey, you said you were gonna be on here all night, Cammy. What the hell? Truth Hurts just called you Freddie Mercury. That's that rock singer that had AIDS. Allie says, that's cute, Tyler. Tyler says, was 4, but, you know. Madman said, 5.7 Tundra is pretty good. IDK, they do 15K probably need a diesel. Yeah, dude. Humble says, damn, it's 8:43 a.m. Yeah, dude. Well, we got the light tower over there, so we'll be working here long beyond dark. Humble said, Fred Mercury was gay. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Cammy says, jokes. That's what's up, my dude. Tyler says, they're all strays and have stray mothers. Just call me MK. Said, yo, you guys are still out there grinding? Yes, sir. We're going to be out here for quite a bit longer, my guy. Quite a bit longer. Cameron said, I'm not going. That's what's up, my guy. Kyle said, the sky in the background looks fake. It's so perfect. So, actually, we're not out here working. This is all a green screen that you guys see. These guys are all AI. They're not real. I'm the only real person in here, and I'm actually a 5'3" Puerto Rican speaking in Spanish. He's running it over. Dude, I'm a frick. All right, let's see what happens. It's not very professional, though. Didn't really do anything. It didn't peel up, so that's a blessing. Make that money, brother. Thanks, pal. Truth Hurts said 17 cents an hour. That's right, dude. Kyle said you guys are in a green scream dome. That's right, buddy. Connor said morning skies are beautiful, but sunsets are ungodly. That's right, dude. Connor said, bro, wait, why are they ungodly? That makes no sense. Connor says, bro, it's dark as hell in VA. You got to be West Coast. Matt, we're West Coast, aren't we? Yep. Oregon, that's right. Madman said, honestly, genius, stop it down with truck, then tamp out with the tire marks by hand. Exactly. Kyle said, what's one of the chatters said to do? That's what one of the chatters said to do. Then he compacts it with his truck. Exactly. James, tamp it. Hell yeah, truck. Baroo. Truth Hole says cold ass coffee. Yeah, you got it this morning, my guy. Taylor said ungodly as in the absolute perfect. Yeah, dude, it's actually a pretty good visual out today, dude. It's actually quite beautiful. We got the sun going down over the blue mountains over there. You know, it's actually quite nice out today. I'm kind of glad the sun went down because I was losing my frickin' mind out here a while ago. Kyle says, how does it feel not being the favorite? Dude, I know. I'm not the favorite. They tried to set me up for adoption, but nobody would take me. Just call me. He said, what's the temperature? We're probably about 75 right now.
Espresso shot.
All right, we're doing an espresso shot, boys. How was it? Humble says, how don't you know Oregon was on the West Coast? Hey, I wanted to clarify, okay? Tyler says, he's my favorite. Oh, that guy? Just call me MK says nice. Only 40? Yeah. It's not even enough, dude. Truth Hurt says yuck. Joe Jeffrey Epstein said nasty. Facts. This guy's psycho. If you go to the YouTube video, there's a YouTube channel on one of our shorts. There is a video of him chugging, I think it was a dozen eggs. Nasty. Completely nasty. Tyler says no, you the camera. Hell yeah, dude, I love your tail bumps. That's what's up, dude. Great people see great people, you know what I'm saying? Kyle says not express your shout. That's Creamer from Cucumber Farm. Dude, right? That's hilarious. Is he a trans chica? Baby. Where's the other gay brother? That one, or that one? Wait, why are we blurry, guys? Here, hold on. I'm gonna clean the lens off, okay? Is that a little bit better? All right, here's this big man over here. Oh, he's getting that bad boy adjusted. Never mind, there he is. My favorite Israeli. Glitter all over the room. Pink flamingos in the pool. I smell like a mini bar. DJ's passed out in the yard. Barbecue. Is this a hickey or booze? All right. Red shirt guy finally doing work, right? Kyle said, I didn't even like the smell of raw eggs. I don't know how people drink it. Go to the YouTube channel after we're done live, dude. You have to scroll about a ways down, but you'll find it. It's wild, dude. Julio says, I can't read that, my guy. Wait, why is he number one? You guys are doing a lot more. He could be broom cameraman. No. Don't tell me what to do. Kyle said, I can't believe there's still that much gravel in during the drive after you guys blew it off. I know. And then we blew it off again this morning before we went live too. That's one thing, it's just a constant fight when it comes to asphalt, you know what I'm saying? James says, which brother does? None of us, dude. None of us. Garage says, there she is, the black wife. Yeah, so, are you talking about that lady right there? That's his wife. Tyler, cameraman, it's illegal to be lazy. Well, I wouldn't call these hands lazy, but yeah. Kyle said, there's the star of the show. Hell yeah. Joe Jeffrey said, I don't miss Oregon dust, dude. The worst dust in Oregon has to be over in Hermiston. Y'all probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but it's sandy and it sucks. Makes your poop come out harder. Humboldt said, I was betting on the one in red. I mean, dude, if I didn't know him, I would bet that too, to be honest with you, my guy. You know, you think, right? Tyler says, you need to have hands of color of dirt, not just light. I like that. Bro, I bet you got little wimpy hands, okay? He says, I'm back. That's what's up, my guy. I mean, my friend. Joe Jeffrey Evans said we need 20 more likes. Hell yeah, dude. We got to beat Bill's deal 3 times in a row now. I've been whipping him on every single stream. Guys, look at this crap. Holy moly. We almost just should have called the power broom up. That's wild. Hey, says Car. Hey, what's up, Car Editor? It's good to have you back on. Ali says, y'all, double tap the screen. Get the likes up. Thanks. Thanks, girl. God says, hell yeah, be the cameraman. When you want to stand back and look at, bro, I don't look important, I can tell you that. I'm wearing a reflective shirt and look at my jeans. They're all sort of tore up. Kyle K, is Oregon dustier the most? No. I wouldn't. Yeah, Kyle's back on. He's the traitor. He said that you were his favorite Klein. Bastard. That hurt my feelings. Kyle said you guys should mix the gravel and dirt with a sealant and then use that to patch the holes. That's a good way to never work again. Alex says, Tyler's still in here? Yeah, he's in here. I think. Tyler says, yes or yes, ma'am. Joe Jeffrey Epps said, Eastern and Central Oregon are dusty AF. That's right, dude. Yes, ma'am. So we got 2 lovebirds on here. The only issue is one's 19, the other one's 17. and told me to stop. I was like, no, not on this channel, guys. What's up, twin? That's not a good way to start dating, bud. Huh? Yeah, just subscribe to each other. Yeah, I remember you, dude. Divier said, I was watching you yesterday. That's right, dude. Ali says, bahaha, YouTube. Kyle says, how's your end working out problems? I think so. Ali says, John, let us talk. Well, subscribe to each other's channel then. And his rear end is doing amazing. He has no complaints. Rod says, you got any sisters? Yes, and they're annoying. Carl says, this channel has become the new dating channel. I know, dude. What's up with that? Ali says, yeah, come on. Heavy business over here. Dude, right? Quite the in-depth. We got the teenagers over here. Look at him go. We got that guy over on his phone. Just like me. Howard says we're doing business talk, none of your beeswax. Oh, he said, yeah. Let love be love. Is it love though? Is it love? For real, this is Tyler, LOL. It sounds illegal, guys. Ali said sunset jalapeno. I know, guys. Boom. And we get to work at it. But we're staring down almost the whole time. Joe Jeffrey Epson said, y'all only going to get one coat done tonight? Honestly, dude, most likely. Like, we're hoping for two, but, you know. Plus, we might have to drive another 4 hours to pick up another load of seal coat. Look at him go. My man over here is hustling. I'm gonna help him out a bit. Look at that below. Woo, yeah. Look how porous that asphalt is. That is gonna suck this seal coat up, if you guys know what I mean. Yeah, look at that. Alright guys, I guess I'm just gonna follow him. Ellie says, not for real, I watched this guy looks fake, right? You know, I watch the sunset every night on my roof before I go to bed. Dude, that's awesome. Is Oregon skies always looking like a falls? LOL. Most likely, yeah. Well, you are on camera. And guys, remember, it's still a green screen, okay? It's all fake. Kyle says, what is he using to scrub the area and why is he doing that? Well, we have to remove all the dust so the seal coat will bond correctly to the asphalt. And he's using a metal brush. Matt's working like a dog's hats off, 100%. Timebo's mom says, I was wondering the same thing. Tyler did a giant JPG was used in this live stream. I'm not sure what JPG is. Kyle says, hello, Klein Mom, how are you doing? Allie says, JPG. Come on, guys, I'm old, okay? I'm 42 years young. Tyler's slow, the truth hurts said, hey, I think Kyle was my favorite, but he betrayed me. What do we got going on here? Nerd. Oh. Hey. Hey. Bambo's mom said, hi, Kyle. I went 3 friends to a lake, had a picnic and sweet time with fellowship. That's what's up. DVR said he got to be streaming tomorrow at the same spot. Yes, sir. Tomorrow we might be doing a second coat of seal coat and line striping. Joe Jeffrey Epps said, fight, fight, fight. So Joe Jeffrey Epstein, what do you guys use in order to clean the asphalt? We scrape it. Cal says, fine mom, that sounds pretty. Tyler says you're a nerd or something. Everyone else is just confused AF. Mom said it's really fun. Oh, hell no. Truth hurts? Hell no. Christopher said, this looks very satisfying as hell. Thanks, pal. Ali said, baha, you're right, twin. Joe Jeff Evans said, street sweeper, then brush and blower. Well, oh, another copter, guys. What the heck? Look at that. Joe Jeffrey Evans said, just power wash dry. Well, you can do that, but you have to wait until it dries. And we tried that once, and it just turned into a muddy mess, and it just wasn't for us. Double says, why don't you get a bigger brush? Because the bigger brushes don't work the same, if you know what I'm saying. You need the smaller ones, are better sometimes. Or a Milwaukee street sweeper. I think they got those. Howard said they're looking for the gayest one. They found him. Bam. I said, which one's gay? None of us. I think. Cal said, did they make a wire brim attachment for a power brim? I don't believe so. I wish they did. Ellie says, oh, Philip. I know. I know. Truth Hurt says, tank top wears ass bodies to that. Bro, I hate that crap. I cannot be around it. Double OG says, yeah, they do. Check it out. Power Street Sweep. Well, they sell Power Street Sweepers, but I don't know if it's metal. Like, see the bristles on the bottom of that thing? It needs to be that small. Power said, I think it's wild, gang. Double G said they have a Milwaukee Power metal brush. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna look that up. Ali says, yeah, nah, better fact check John. I did. I highly do. But if there is, you'll save us $1,000, a lot of money. B says, I have a crush on that one, yes. You're weird. Ali says, oh, I ship my never, which one? Saludos de Argentina. ¿Qué onda, mi hermanito querido? ¿Qué onda, pazza? Joe Jeffrey Epstein's dead. When I say street sweeper, I mean the truck. Yeah, those things are steep, dude. They're about 80 grand, 100 grand a pop. How many hours you guys put in a day? Probably about 18 to 19 hours a day. That's our average. Argentina. Is it Hola Ivan? Argentina, that's right. Tyler said, sweet streepers don't exist anymore. What do you think? Haven't seen one in 18 Tyler, you're losing your mind, bubs. They're everywhere. Kyle says you have to check because I looked it up and they do have make a metal brush and attach with the power burn. I'm gonna look that up. Ali says Argentina están lejos. Even sin en dónde están el Maitin Chubut. Tyler said I had a tennis teammate from Argentina. Double OG said it's 300 attachment for a Milwaukee drill with metal brushes. Remember me when you save hours and labor for a Milwaukee drill. If it's a drill, my guy, I don't know if that's going to be more efficient. Like, it would have to be something like this to make it worth our while. Iván, ellando de Oregon por como. That's funny. Tyler says, now around Sandwick Country, IG. Tyler says, not. Climbers Mom said, Argentina is sweet sweeper, little lady with brooms. Ellie said, tennis. Double OG said, it's just like that. Oh, yeah. Look at the amount of dust. That's wild, guys. Oh. There's a damn bee on me. There comes the cob. Look at him go. What's wrong? Oh, dude, there's nothing wrong with tennis. You realize raising bees makes more money than slurry coating? Doubt it. Depends on what, there's this guy I was done, okay. I have done this for hundreds of hours, guys. Sick. Ellie says nothing. Tyler said it's better than basketball when you come though. Irving says, yo quiero trabajar ahí. No, hermano, no puedes. Baseball is fun to watch. Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. That's a pretty boring game, my guy. That's pretty bad. Prefiero a soccer. Well, if you were Argentine, you would go football. ¿Tú eres el Boca o el River? Professional, yes, but high school sports in general, whack, right? Clamber's mom says messy. Truth Hurt says they travel around in Tupala. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Kyle said it's better to apply the seal coat when the asphalt is hot. Well, yes. Yes, because it dries quicker. It cures faster. Right? All right, let's blow some of this dust off. That's true. They do not make that much money down there. It's a joke. Watching baseball is like watching paint dry. 100%, dude. Argentina Boca. El que nunca... ¡Ah! ¡Qué jodador tú! ¡Ah! Ellos nunca ganan. El River lo matan, ¡Qué Boca siempre! ¡Ah! Dollar said it's all 13 of us. Guys in a court in Iraq hitting a green ball over net, LOL. Wait, 13 guys in a court? This sounds interesting, dude. Tyler said us. Ellie says, yeah, Tyler, that's boring. Tyler says, to play it? No, to watch it, yes. Okay, I'm with you there, dude. I am with you there. Loco says sealing and striping, yes sir. Tyler said it's fun to just roll the TF out the other team. That's true, my friend. That is true. But to watch guys in onesies run around the court, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's a bit rough, my dude. looks like it's doing justice. Ellie says, I mean, okay, I guess. Ellie says, the soccer, I get you push the other team and step on their feet. It's way more fun, right? Especially wearing boots. That's the way you gotta roll with it, boys. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna end the live stream for about 20 minutes. I have to do a few things, so make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll be back on in 30. All right, peace.